Hi guys. So, I'm here doing some work with the bolt. You know, uh Down here it gets kind of muddy trying to get a good view about before the sun gets in our way. But yeah, my mom and she's been having some issues with the volt getting stuck in the mud a little bit, so I'm just gonna gravel it up a little bit while the bolt's hooked up to 120. It's over volts over there, pardon our trash pile. Mulch bin. But I wanted to talk a little bit because you know another one of those CleanTechnica articles that made me wonder if they were trying to do a bit of a hit piece, because they're talking about whether the bolt was being sold in quote unquote truck country, and they're over at Rio Vista. And I'm sorry, but Rio Vista is not really truck country. Maybe some people there use a truck to work, but where I come from, a truck country is someplace where you need a truck in order to work. You need it to do your job. So what you have a car for is basically to get groceries and go to town. And don't get me wrong, people in truck country, they need their cars because it's a long way to go to get groceries. When your truck gets 15 miles to the gallon and you use it for work every day, it's not where you want to be. So yeah, Rio Vista, not really truck country. Uh, but shed getting some work done over here. But this is what I consider truck country. We I can actually point out to you closest grocery store is about 40 miles that way. And so it kind of gives you an idea where you're in the middle of nowhere, and an electric vehicle traditionally isn't going to do anything for you. Uh, you're not going to go to town in a Nissan Leaf if it's 50 miles to get there and there's no charger. And you're not going to buy a Tesla because if you have $50,000 to spend on a vehicle, you're going to spend it on a truck, because that's what you use to make a living. So, up until that point, maybe this is your only option for a electric vehicle, the Volt. But you're not going to use a Spark EV, you're not going to use a Leaf, and you're not going to buy a Tesla because first, you probably can't afford it, and second, if you can, like I said, you're going to spend $60,000. You're going to spend that, you're going to spend that on your work truck. You're not going to spend that on a car to get you to town. And I think maybe there's a misconception because this our society is suffering a little bit because you have a group of people that believe that the only good professional jobs are in the city, and you have someone like Mike Rowe who has to talk until he's blue in the face to say, hey, construction jobs are good jobs. Hey, factory jobs are good jobs. Hey, working out on a ranch is a good job. And in those cases, you just didn't have an electric vehicle option. I'm sorry, you don't. And so talking about truck country selling electric vehicles, well, you really didn't have an affordable electric vehicle that you could get. Trust me, there are plenty of Priuses here. There are plenty of, Focuses, and there are plenty of, Civics and things like that that don't use a lot of gas and can get you to town and back. And that's what people use. But they also can, they have an option now. Anyway, I'm going to get back to finishing work. It's, get back to the game when I'm done. But yeah, I say welcome to truck country and welcome to the only affordable car that you can actually get in truck country right now. So there you go.